Philosophy has an undeserved reputation as a useless discipline. There are examples and anecdotes about philosophers having to respond to this accusation that can be found far back in antiquity. You yourself have probably heard quips about philosophy majors asking, "Do you want fries with that?" in depictions of their futures. But what if I told you that the real-world value of philosophy is actually one of the best-kept secrets that's been hiding in plain sight all this time? In recent years, data have been accumulating on how well different majors have translated into career earnings, promotions and advancement within fields, and admission to programs of advanced study, including medical, business, and law schools. And guess what? In all of these areas, philosophy majors generally outperform more apparently relevant and focused majors. For example, philosophy majors have higher expected midterm career salaries than majors in business administration, political science, English, or history. The rapid progress seen in artificial intelligence has created considerable anxiety that many career pathways may become obsolete as AI moves in to replace humans in the associated jobs. A vital strategic question for today's students is therefore, what courses of study are most likely to prepare them for this uncertain and rapidly shifting employment landscape? I've attended several conferences and workshops on the changing AI landscape for job seekers, and two capabilities have been repeatedly mentioned. These are critical thinking and ethical intelligence. Well, guess what? Philosophy probably teaches both of these better than any other academic discipline. Data continue to mount suggesting that the critical thinking skills nurtured by philosophy explain why philosophy majors score at or near the top on all the major standardized tests, the LSAT for law school, the GMAT for business school, and the MCAT for medical school. It's worth emphasizing here that philosophy majors generally significantly outperform all business-related majors, with the exception of economics, with which is neck to neck, on the GMAT. Philosophy majors also outperform all biological science majors on the MCAT. I've included a link to some of the supporting data in the description for this video. I should also mention that when applying to advanced programs of study, it's often a good tip to try to stand out from the rest of applicants. When an MBA program gets hundreds of applications from business majors, but then sees a philosophy major in the pile, the philosophy major is going to stand out from the rest and might therefore get sorted into the maybe pile faster than all the others. New directions in philosophy are showing how its distinctive skills apply far beyond traditional debates. Philosophers are using conceptual analysis and logical clarity to improve how information is organized and interpreted. These expanding areas connect philosophical thinking with real-world challenges in managing and representing complex data. So if you haven't given serious thought to majoring in philosophy out of concern that it might not have practical real-world value, you can and should put those concerns to rest. Philosophy just might actually be the most long-term practically valuable major you could choose.